Welcome to the Basic Canvas Communication and Calendar Training. In this lesson, you will learn how to use the inbox, how to use announcements, and the calendar features of Canvas. Canvas provides powerful tools to ensure that your students know what is going on in their courses. On the far left, you will see the inbox icon. Let's click on it. Here is where you will get correspondence from the students assigned to your courses in Canvas. To contact students, take your cursor up to the middle right and click on the button labeled Compose a New Message. Here you can select the course and/or student you want to communicate with. If you would like to email the whole class, like we will in this example, just type it out. Now I'm going to give my email a subject and a message, and then hit send. As you can see, this is a lot like sending regular email. But let's say you want to send a message now that your students will see immediately when they go to their course. For that, we will use the announcement feature. When you go into your course, you will see on the right-hand side a tab named New Announcement. Take your cursor, place it over that tab, and left-click on it. Here you will see the announcement page. It is here that you will type in a title and a message. To me, though, the important part of this whole page is just below. You will notice the Post To box. Here you will decide who this announcement goes to. You can also choose to delay the message or allow students to reply or like your message. To delay posting of your announcement, just click on the box labeled Delay Post. Here you can choose the time and date for it to be released. You can also enable the podcast feed. This will allow students to communicate with you through the announcement. You can also enable likes. Liking allows you to quickly see how many students have seen and liked your announcement. This gives you a rough estimate of whether or not your announcement has been effective and gone out to your students. Now let's create an announcement that needs to go out to the students of the class immediately. Piedmont College is closing early due to a weather event. Your 5 p.m. course will be canceled, and you need to let your students know it is canceled, and their quiz will be on the next class meeting day. So I open up the announcement page, and I will give my announcement a title, create a message with all of the relevant information, choose the class I want to post to. I want it to go out right away, so I will not delay it, so I'm going to uncheck that box. I will also allow liking. Now I hit the save button and my message will go out. Once I hit save, I will be taken to the announcements page, and this is your confirmation that your announcement has gone out to your students. Now we need to deal with the quiz that we need to reschedule. Canvas makes this very easy to do as well. On the left-hand side, you will see a button called Calendar. The calendar is a great tool to keep you organized and your students informed about what is going on in your course. Let's orient ourselves to the calendar page. Up top, you will see the words week, month, and agenda. The plus sign is there to allow you to add events. You then have the choice of seeing events either weekly or monthly. The agenda tab lists all of the events in your calendar chronologically. To the right, you will see a monthly calendar, and below that, a list of all the calendars you are associated with. One way I like to organize my calendars is by color. To change colors, click on the three dots next to the calendar you want to change and pick a color. Make sure that after you pick the color that you hit the Apply button. To add an event, all you have to do is click on the plus sign, add a title, choose a date and time. You can also choose a place by giving it a location and select which calendar you want this event attached to. You can also add an assignment here as well. I, however, would advise you to use the assignment tab in your course, which gives you a lot more options to choose from. A very cool feature of the calendar is the appointment group. Let's say I wanted to meet with my class about their final drone project. With appointment group, I can set up individual meetings and the students will be able to sign up for spots that work with their schedule. With the appointment group setting, I need to make sure that I give it a title, that I pick a day, that I also pick time for the students to show. I also need to determine whether or not this is going to be a half-hour increment or longer. And then I need to add in how many students I want. So for instance, in this case, I'm only going to have one student per meeting. Now, if you remember correctly, we had a weather event that was going to interrupt our planned in-class quiz. To change the date of the quiz from today to the next class meeting, all I have to do is drag the quiz from the original date to the date desired. This will also change the date in your gradebook as well. How cool is that? Thank you for taking the Canvas training on better communication with your students. In this training, you learned how to use the inbox feature, announcements feature, and course calendar to better communicate with your students.